Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. We're going to be doing the daily news. Let's jump in here and get started, see if I get anything out of the bag. Nothing that exciting. Okay. So today, the showdown has an hour or 1 day and 3 hours left. So tomorrow at the late reset, showdown will end. Nothing new task-wise in any of these. Hopefully your faction is getting close to the last green ticket here in the October Fist for the Blitz. So there's that. Somebody in the comments the last video asked me if I was in a big faction or top faction or something because of how many gold steins I had. And no, we're ranked 27th in the spend event currently. That's higher than we usually rank. We're usually right around 40 to 50. But clearly we're doing okay on this particular spend event. So that'll definitely help out. So just kind of covering that. And let me show you where I'm at with currency. You can see on the free-to-play I'm at rank 7,000, 4.5 million. And our factions rank 38, 86 million. And let me show you the prize well currencies where I'm at. For the Steins prize well, I'm at 5,700 of the silver tankards and then 205 of the gold tankards. So I will be able to pick up on the free-to-play a gold Lyra Valkyria. I'm pretty sure there's nothing that's going to change my mind on that. So that's pretty cool. I'll probably grab it today, actually, at some point. So yeah, all right, what's going on today? Well, some more tours dropped in the October Fist. You have the Chosen Blood, and I couldn't get through all of it with my Andre. It's any Andre, William Regal, and then Drew McIntyre, the Chosen One, right? So, not too bad. I used Mellow for the Hell mode, so I missed a few points there, but I got through hard with what I had. So that one's not too bad because you can use any Andre. I was using Hall of Fame Andre because he was the best one I had available. Basically, you're on a 24-hour timer for the Showdown tour. It's 24 hours and some change, right? So don't forget to do that. Get the energy you can and finish strong in your Showdown. For the Stein tour, you have a new one today. It's the bonus Steel Blood. Andrew McIntyre's the CSS. Otherwise, it's open, which is good. And there is, of course, so Steins in there, so you want to pick those up for sure, right? So that's not too bad either. I mean, the CSS, at least the Steins aren't behind it in this one, so it doesn't really bother me that I don't have the CSS. Just miss out on a few extra rewards. You are getting down for the week. Getting there Friday, of course. You want to have all this done by noon Friday. All of these. So I've started working mine in here while I can. I have normal mode done on those. So make sure and start working on those because it's a really busy week. Yeah, those are the big ones. And then, of course, it's Feud. Let me double check Discord and see if they posted anything on the official channel about it. Apparently, there is an update on the blog. There's a dev diary update, so we can check that out. Let's see. Enter Titan Takeover. Soon we'll be unleashing a brand new game mode that will test your teamwork, your strategy, and your grit. Titan Takeover. This is more than just a new mode. It's a whole new way to dominate with your faction. So it says daily Titans. Every single day, Titans will rise, and it'll be up to you and your faction to take them down. Your collective damage will be tracked and will fuel the fight to show what your faction is made of. Solo and faction progression. While the mode is faction driven, you'll earn rewards whether you go at it solo or with your crew. Interesting. 5 brutal difficulty tiers. Titans won't go down easy with 5 tiers of escalating intensity. Only the sharpest players will conquer them all. Exclusive action bar. Strategy takes center stage with a brand new action bar that'll track how many actions you've got left in a match. Plan, strike, and finish strong. Alright, doesn't say when they're coming, it just says they're coming. Quality of life updates. Skill plate filter, we've already seen that. Bug squashed opponents sneaking in heals between matches. Not anymore. Okay. And then what's coming down the pipe? League compression. Progression from League 1 to 7 is getting a major power up, faster climbs, booster rewards, and a Sonic experience. Showdown improvement. We're polishing up the UI UX so you can actually see your milestone rewards pop up as they're awarded. No more mystery. Hype enhancements. Based on your feedback, we're making hype more rewarding and more fun. Stay tuned as these changes roll out. Okay. Plus, very soon, new challengers from a different universe will be stepping into the ring. So be ready, champions. That sounds like it's a collaboration of some sort. From a different universe, huh? Interesting. Okay, so that's pretty much that. Yeah, so I guess that's kind of news, huh? And let's see, what else do we have? $9.25 Power of Prost. That's tomorrow. Um, but it looks like this is the feud contest point structure. So tours have 6.35, battleground 1.8, battleground competition 325,000, stamp cards, blah blah blah. So feud CSS, feud 1, Axe, Demolition, Xavier Woods, New Day's World, Penta era, and then any Legend era. And then feud 2, Kofi Kingston, New Day's World, Ray Phoenix, any Steve Austin, any Raw. Feud 3, Stephanie Vicaire, Io Sky, Genius of the Sky. Julia, Beautiful Madness, any Raw. Feud 4, Jacqueline, Rhea Ripley, Mommy's on Top, NEXT, and any SmackDown. And then your tour CSS looks like Elba Fire, Hulk Hogan, either Immortal, Hollywood, or Santa. Austin the Alliance, Bionic Redneck, or 316, any Legend era. Io Sky, Genius of the Sky, or Julia, Beautiful Madness, or Kairi Sane, Kabuki Warrior, or Asuka, The Empress Returns. Roxanne, or Nikita, or Cora Jade, any Rhea Ripley. Bradshaw Hall of Fame, Acolytes, or Ron Simmons Hall of Fame or Acolytes. Then there's an Imperium one with the Imperium guys, and then Axe Demolition, or Smash Demolition. So it looks like cat's out of the bag. It is Axe this weekend, but we kind of knew that anyway. New Day's World, or Xavier Woods New Day's World. So prize wall highlights on this look to be, what does it say? Gunther, King General, 6-star bronze poster. Sheamus, 6-star bronze poster. The Brawling Brute Sheamus. Drew McIntyre, The Chosen One gear. Gunther Imperium gear. Unlimited power, skill plate, top tier superstars, star shards, and more. So that's kind of your feud weekend information. So there's that. I probably should screenshot at least some of that, maybe. I don't know. I'll do that. I'll screenshot it up for you in tomorrow's video in case you don't have the access to the Discord. So yeah, that's what's new for Feud. Other than that, it's round 3 of the Stip Tour. But do the first ones, of course, because it helps your faction. Speed Tour, make sure and do that. And then you got 2 more days still on the Imperium one. Use your green tickets there. And Monday Night Meta Tour has another 2 days too. So no rush on any of those. So let's take a look at the loots. There's a new loot and there's a new double offer. That's another elite or expensive loot. So it's 2 sets of 5 pulls for 30, 2 sets of 17 for 100. Of course, these are much better deals than buying the single. It's double, so it's 2 for 1. It's your moment token if you're buying that. I'm not. And yeah, I think that's it for new stuff today. Not a lot of new stuff. A little slower day, which is good because we have a ton to catch up on. So that brings me to the actual looty loot. It's this October Feast loot, I believe, is the new one. Yeah. So 1 featured or 5 mega rares. So your featured is 1%, so you'd have to do 100 pulls, obviously, to hit 1. 19% on the mega rares. You get a mega rare with a 5 pull, so yeah. So 1 featured, you got New Woods, Vicaire, Kamala, EO, Howdy. I mean, it's solid, right? I mean, they're all 6-star gold too. That's a pretty solid 6-star gold loot. I mean, to be honest, if you were missing these, this wouldn't be the worst time to go because these are all pretty solid to really good. So there's that. Mega rare, it's a bunch of them again, and then also there's shards of them. You're probably hitting shards though. Super rare, it's also them and their shards. So it looks like this is, oh wow, okay. So yeah, I think this is a pretty solid one if you're missing most of these characters, right? If you're doing a featured, you're obviously getting a full card. No idea how they would weight this one because they're all pretty good. With Gable, sorry, that's El Grande being the only chase in there. So monthly chase. So I would imagine if anyone's weighted lighter, it might be him. But hard to say, right? So I think this is a pretty decent one if you're gonna do a 2-for-1 kind of rip, and you get the elite on both of them. So you'd come away with 3 guaranteed 6-star golds out of the pulls. And this was the other one we looked at yesterday, right? So, yeah, not a bad, probably not the worst time to pull if you're missing a bunch of them, right? So, it is a heavy price though, so keep that in mind. None of them feed the contests that are going on though, so also keep that in mind. And yeah, I think that's about it. I'll screenshot up the CSS for tomorrow's news. I wasn't expecting to have the feud info this early. That's kind of nice. Other than that, guys, I don't think I have too much for you other than have a good day. Keep working on this big event. It's getting close to the end and you can start getting some steins and hopefully get something good. Also, when you're calculating your steins, guys, make sure and factor in your faction placements. Even in the spend one, there's some steins, like even lower places, 21 to 40s, 1200, 41 to 60s, 900. So factor in your steins there in that leaderboard. And then I haven't even looked at this one. Let's see if there's any kind of leaderboard in this one. Just top 200, so don't worry about factoring that in. But the Pros Platinum faction one has a decent amount of steins in it as well. 21 to 40s, 1200, 41 to 60s, 900. So factor that in when you're going for your steins and counting those. There's a decent amount there. And again, if you haven't done your stip, make sure and do it because each run is worth 250 steins. And like I've been able to do 9 runs with my faction so far, so 10 is 2,500 steins, which is a big amount. So make sure you're using them and doing them, and get those done. And then do your tours and such, because you have option to get more steins in there. In the steel cage one, which can be a pain. These aren't as bad as some of them Voldemort ones. But yeah, you can grab some in there like the Imperium one. 250 steins on normal, 500 on hard, and 750 on hell. So make sure you're getting those done, and getting the goods there. You can see 250 there. So yeah, your steel cage ones, you want to make sure and finish those up because you can snag a bunch of steins just for getting through it. So that's what I got for you guys. Have a good day, and remember to like, subscribe, and share because that really helps me out. On that, thanks for watching. Good luck out there. Good luck in the showdown, guys. Good luck.